Let's go. Good afternoon. This your boy Isaiah coming to you again. Subscribe to the channel. Like the channel. What up, Perry Mathis? We here in the building, man. This is Bucos Locker coming to you again. Subscribe to the channel. Like the channel. Share all the videos. Follow the Facebook group. You know what it is, man. You know. And also, in all seriousness, I hope everybody out there doing good, staying safe, staying sanitized, staying clean. Hope everybody's family doing good. Hope everybody's eating well, taking your vitamins, vitamin C, vitamin D, making sure your immune system is good. I'm good on my end. My daughter's good, so let's make magic. Let's get to it. A Tampa Bay Bucs. What up, Malcolm? You know what I'm saying? What up? How y'all doing in there? The Tampa Bay Bucs. I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna make a separate video about this Tom Brady trademark, and you know, about to make a lot of money. Can't blame him. Savvy businessman, man. You know, and this is one of the reasons why he made the move to Tampa. Smart man, business savvy guy, man. TB12, Tampa Bay, Tampa Brady, the shirts, all that stuff. But that's a whole nother video. Let's get down to the topic. What up, Roland Brown? Malcolm, what up? Want time? I'll talk. I really don't want to talk about. That's not the topic right now. One time. The topic is not about Winston. Okay, he's gone. I might touch on it a little bit, but we can't keep dwelling on what's going on with Winston. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might bring it up in another video, but that's not the point right now. Annie KCE, what up? Tyler Corey, what up, Corey? What up, Tyler? Let's go. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on. So let's talk. What up, Malcolm? It's one of my shooters. Trill G Boy 2, what up? I don't even know how to pronounce your name, man. Amen. Amen. I don't know your name like that. I can't pronounce it. Damien, what up, Damien? Marcus, what it do? Come on in. High quality H2O. Shameless plug. Adam Shavers, what up, man? Capone cigarillos dipped in cognac. The shameless plug. Coach A. What up, Coach A? So the topic of discussion is the receivers and tight ends. Okay, I'm gonna try to make it to the game, Roland Brown. I'm gonna try to make it to the game. Save me a seat. Trill G Boy too. You can't copy respect. Shouts out to URL Smack. Quarantine battles is off the chain. Dipped in cognac, Capone cigarillos. Dipped in cognac. I took the shameless plug. ATL Street Life. Hey, man, I ain't worrying about the cut. Man, I ain't going nowhere, man. I don't care about the cut, man. What's your life like? This is what my life like. You know what I'm saying? This is what my life like. What's your life like? What's your life like? Three of them things. All right, folks, enough of the joking around, right? Let's get down to business. Appreciate everybody joining the chat room. We're about to talk about, the discussion is about to be on the receivers and the tight ends, or the receiving group as a whole. Tom Brady's coming to Tampa. We all know that, right? Offensively, a lot of weapons, 2 high value receivers. We have 2 guys that are in the top 10 in receiving that came off strong season last year. 2 receivers that came off a strong season. Both ended the season on injured reserve, unfortunately. Hamstring issues. But they had some good games, man. They really did. So Brady's coming into a situation where he doesn't have to worry about if his receivers are good. And also the tight ends, talented tight ends, but underutilized due to Bruce Arians' stubbornness with his offensive system. See, what I noticed about the 7-9 last year offensively, we put up big numbers. Despite the interceptions, I know you like the interception. Despite all that, there was a lot of good in the offense. I mean, scrubs don't pass for 5,000 yards, okay? Great offenses put up a lot of yards. You can call it how you want to call it. I've never seen a scrub quarterback throw for 5,000 yards. That's just me. I never seen an offense put up this many. I never seen a garbage offense put up this many numbers. So Brady is coming into a situation that is beneficial for him towards his end of his career. And I got to keep real with you guys. I'm not too much worried about the offense because the offense was elite. Despite the interceptions, the offense was still elite. You know, without a running game. Really, not really of a running game to really back behind it. And the offense probably could have put up 7,000 yards if we had a steady running game and wasn't for so many interceptions. We probably could have put up 7,000 total yards, right? If Rojo would have been utilized a lot more, you know what I'm saying? If Chris Godwin and Mike Evans wouldn't have got hurt, Scotty Miller, you know what I'm saying? A lot of variables play into that. So Brady coming into a situation where he has Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, OJ Howard, Cameron Brate. And the slot receiver is the concern. But I'll get on that in a second. It's like a kid in the candy store for Brady. Brady gonna be like, "Ooh, I got all these weapons." So the some numbers will drop, some numbers will get better. So I'm expecting the receiver numbers to drop a little bit. I'm still expecting Evans and Godwin to have over 70 catches apiece. But the ball will be spread around a little bit more. I saw an interview. They was talking to Bruce Arians and Clyde Christensen about the offense. And they asked, they brought up, will this be Brady's offense? Will you change the offense? What up, True Buck fan? Will you change the offense? What up, Kemp Jackson? Will you change the offense for one guy? And this was the interesting thing about what Bruce Arians, Clyde Christensen spoke on is this is a good thing too. And I really want to see how this works out. And I'm just paraphrasing, but they are not changing the offense for one guy. Now let that sink in. They're not changing the offense for one guy. They're going to say, Brady, here's our offense, learn it. And we're going to take some of the things that you like doing and we're going to sprinkle it in there a little bit. Because it'll be, and I can understand why, it'll be very hard to have 10 guys learn a new offense versus one guy learning a new offense. You get what I'm saying? And the offense is not built for the dinking and dunking. The Brady stuff, the little dinking and dunking and the wide receivers and the Julian Edelman and James White and Deion Lewis. He don't have that on his team. He don't have that. Now that can be addressed in the draft with J.K. Dobbins or Akers or Clyde Edwards-Helaire or Anthony McFarland or Antonio Brown. You know what I'm saying? But this offense is not dinking and dunking. It's down the field. So that means you got to hold the ball. Big yards, big chunk yards, high to low. That's how Bruce Arians He's basically saying, Brady, you're gonna have to play my offense, fam. My offense is proven to work, so you're gonna have to come in here and chuck the ball down the field. We're gonna mix in a couple of little dinking and donks and stuff like that. But you gotta get the ball down the field, which means this offense is still gonna be explosive. It's gonna look the same almost with a couple nuances. It's gonna be different. The interceptions will be down, right? We get that. But the receivers will have to adjust to Brady's arm strength. And I know people saying, does Brady have the same arm strength? His arm is still strong. It's still good. But is it like it was before? Remember, folks, we're not getting the New England Tom Brady. We're not getting the 37-year-old Tom Brady. We're getting a 42-year-old Tom Brady. So there is wear and tear, even though he hasn't been physically beaten up. But his arm still has wear and tear on it. 42 years old. Like, his arm strength is not the same. Can he still get the ball in some windows? Yes. But this is a different offense. This is not Josh McDaniel, the hybrid offense. He's coming into an offense with elite receivers, 2 tight ends that can be really good if utilized correctly. And we can break it down like Chris Godwin and Mike Evans, right? In a way, Chris Godwin has become the number one guy. I mean, he's been all over the place. He's been all on TV. He's kind of like representing the Bucs a little bit more. He's been more vocal. Mike Evans has never been that guy. He's never been a media guy. He's been a quiet, productive receiver. But it seems like the media has gravitated to Chris Godwin's energy and his way of speaking on cam, his aura, his style, and Mike Evans is, let me get on the field and let me do my job. Leave me alone. Quiet guy. And I can respect that about Mike Evans, right? But I even mentioned this before. Chris Godwin is like kind of the number one guy now because Bruce Arians really likes Chris Godwin. Remember before the season last year, Bruce Arians told y'all Chris Godwin's going to be that dude. And Evans never been a me guy. He gets on the field, he gets emotional, he gets his mood swings when he's not getting the ball, and he can be inconsistent when he drops the ball. But Mike Evans is still a top 10 receiver. But Bruce Arians' guy, it's Chris Godwin. That's his Larry Fitzgerald. That's his guy that's going to be here 10 plus years. And it's no shots at Mike Evans. It's just what I see and what I feel, how Arians view the two. He views Chris Godwin as the guy that he can do more things with. Chris Godwin can line up all over the field. Evans can too, but Chris Godwin just a little bit more crispy with his route running and his hands. He was a top 5 in catch percentage. You know what I'm saying? Mike Evans' catch percentage wasn't that great. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's call a spade a spade. Like, if you had to really look at it, Chris Godwin was the number 1 receiver last year. Winston loved throwing him the ball. When he threw Chris Godwin the ball, the high percentage of catching, there's a high percentage of him catching the ball. Did you know a lot of Winston's interceptions came from throwing the ball to Mike Evans? Like, look in the 5-year span, playing with Mike Evans, a lot of Winston's interceptions came with him throwing the ball to Mike Evans, forcing the ball to Mike Evans. For some strange reason, they put up big numbers and a lot of touchdowns, but there was a lot of interceptions when he threw the ball to Mike Evans. Go look it up. It's all facts. You can't refute facts. For some strange reason. You know what I'm saying? So when Winston threw to Godwin, there was a lot of success. He threw a couple of interceptions when he threw the ball to Godwin, but every time he threw to Godwin, there was a high probability of him catching the ball and it's success, a first down, big yards. But when he throws the ball to Mike Evans, interceptions happen. It's just weird. It's just a weird situation. It was a weird combination with those two, with Winston throwing to either one of those guys. One guy he looked really good throwing the ball to, high catch percentage. The other guy, really good, but a lot of interceptions thrown to him and a low catch percentage. You can see why Bruce Arians likes Chris Godwin more than Evans. And this is not trying to put them between each other, like trying to make something happen, trying to start something. I'm not doing it. I'm just telling you what I see, what I saw in the games. I'm telling you what I hear from Bruce Arians when he talks about Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. That's right, Ken Jackson. Godwin had a lot of yak yards too. Well, not a lot, but he got a lot more yak yards than Mike Evans. Mike Evans, for some strange reason, will catch the ball and fall down. This year or last year, he got better in catching the ball and getting a little bit of yak. You get what I'm saying? So Brady loves the intermediate routes. He's going to excel with Chris Godwin because Chris Godwin can line up in the slot. He's going to love Chris Godwin's hands, his route running capabilities, and his yak. So in a way, Chris Godwin will be the de facto number one. Evans gonna have to play number two quite a bit. Now, I don't know how that's going to play out, and I don't know. I never looked at Evans as a diva receiver. Like, he has some divaness in him, and I love Mike Evans. I'm a receiver. I love receivers, you know. But and the reason why I can talk passionate about receivers because I like playing the position, so I can see. I know what I see on the field, and I know what I hear from the coaches, you know. And let's just be honest, you know, Chris Godwin is that dude. So Brady gonna be throwing the ball to Chris Godwin quite a bit. Now, will Chris Godwin have about 70 to 90 catches? Yes. Josh Kyle, I will get to that in a second. Trust me, I'm leading up to something here, just for some of y'all to take a look at. But we'll get to that in a second. But Chris Godwin will have about 70 to 90 catches, in between somewhere with that, and he will have his 1,000 yards. His yards per catch will be 10 plus yards. Evans will have about between 70 and 90 catches, 1,000 plus yards. But it won't be like 1,500 yards. It won't be 1,400. It'll be between 1,000 and 1,200 yards because I'm pointing y'all into a direction where everybody's curious about the tight end position. We don't talk about it because a lot of people are like, damn, you know, they there, but don't sleep on the tight end position. Very underutilized position on the team. Talent is there. Cameron Brate didn't have a great season. We all know about O.J. Howard's struggles. Damn, they got traded. The Bucs wanted the first round pick. And New England didn't want to give him a first round pick. So O.J. Howard is kind of lucky to be on the team. If New England would have gave up a first round pick, O.J. Howard would have been gone. If any team would have offered the Bucs a first round pick, O.J. Howard would have been the first thing out. He would have been gone. The Bucs held their ground. Jason Light held his ground and said, I want a first round pick because this guy is talented. So now that Cameron Brate's contract has been restructured to $4.5 million versus $6 million, the Bucs got some wiggle room and were able to keep Cameron Brate, which I was like, okay. They saved $2 million. And I'm pretty sure they used that money to, you know, towards other things. But so now coming back, you got Brate and O.J. Howard along with Evans and Godwin. That is a scary tandem if the tight ends can play up to their potential. Now, there's factors in that. Bruce Arians' offense don't cater to tight ends. History shows that. He had a couple seasons with Heath Miller back in Pittsburgh. When he was in Arizona, he didn't have a tight end there. When he was in the Colts, he didn't have, you know, great production out of the tight ends. His only season really, or his only few seasons when Heath Miller was there, and Heath Miller was a beast. So I am very curious to see how many pass plays will have the two tight ends number called as a first option. Not just going out for a route and Brady just find you. I'm talking about Howard, Brate, no, okay, throw it away. I'm talking about throwing the ball to the tight end. The plays is designed to get the ball to one of the tight ends, whether it's a 12 formation or whether it's 11, you know what I'm saying, or 5 wide. For those of you that don't know what 12 is, you know, 2 tight ends, right? You know, so but I'm very curious to see how many plays Bruce Arians. His scheme, how would he scheme the tight ends into this new quote unquote offense, right? Like let's kind of say it's another version of no risk it, no biscuit. It's the no risk it, no biscuit light. Because I don't care what Bruce say. You can't have all these weapons, and you know what I'm saying, and only throw to the receivers and not throw to the tight ends. He's not. I just don't see it happen. Brady's going to make Bruce get the tight ends involved. He got to. Bruce can't. Bruce is smart enough to understand what type of quarterback Brady is. Yes, he said he's not going to change his whole offense because of one player. He's gonna make that player fit around his offense. You get what I'm saying? But he has to have a little bit of, you know, humbleness in him and say we can't throw the ball 15, 20 yards down the field with long developing passing plays. We already seen how that turns out. We see how that turned out with a more athletic, more younger quarterback that can avoid sacks. He avoided about 20 of them. He got sacked 47 times. He avoided the 20 of them. And then you can cut those 40 sacks. You can cut those 47 sacks up however you want it. You can say 35 was on the O-line and 12 was on Winston, right? But now you have a immobile quarterback with great pocket presence, but some of those sacks that I just don't see him avoiding. So for Brady to get the ball out quicker, third down back, receiver in the slot, and tight ends will be his best friends. He will be able to get the ball to the outside quite a bit next year. But trust me, every pass play will not be peaches and cream, folks. Every pass play will not be, oh, Brady got time for with a clean pocket. He will have clean pockets to throw the ball to Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. But he's also going to have pockets where he got pressure and he's. So for those of you that think that Brady can get the ball out quick and he ain't going to have those getting hit, he will get hit. Brady will get hit. He's not the exception. What he did in New England is what he did in New England. Let's get that clear. He had Dante Sarnecchia as an O-line coach, one of the all-time great O-line coaches. Going from that to the Bucs O-line coach, it's a big difference. What he did in New England is what he did in New England. He's coming to the no risk and no biscuit light version of the offense. This is not Josh McDaniel. This is not a Julian Edelman, Deion Lewis, James White. This is more like the 2007 Randy Moss type offense that he's coming to. Get the ball down the field. You know, I cannot wait to see how this works out because there's going to have to be some give and take. You know, I know Brady's going to get sacked. He's going to get sacked quite a bit. I just don't have no faith in my left tackle. Getting the ball to the receivers, he will have clean pockets to throw the ball. Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, O.J. Howard, Cameron Brady. But here's another one. Here's another twist. Remember, this will be the second season for the receiving corps to be under that system. Will you see improvements? It's kind of hard to say you will because it's a different quarterback, different type of arm throwing the ball to Mike Evans and Chris Godwin and Cameron Brate, O.J. Howard, and whoever the third down back is. It ain't going to be Uben Wale and whoever the slot receiver is, whoever's playing the slot. So to see the full production of this offense under Brady will have to be year two. Will there be some struggles in year one with Brady throwing the ball to Evans and Godwin and O.J. Howard and Brate? Will there be some wrong routes? Like, remember, we saw this last year. You know, what was it, like 10 to 12 interceptions was on the receivers running the wrong route or tip balls? Now you got a brand new quarterback coming into a system. Now he got to adjust to the receivers. Now, remember now, folks, people don't understand how this works sometimes. You know, they like to push a narrative, right? And I love the narrative pushers. This offense was an option route offense, which means when the quarterback drops back to throw the ball, he's trying to read what the receiver is seeing. He's basically trying to think what the receiver is doing in his route. He's going to cut right. He's going to cut left. You know, he's going to cut left. He's going to cut right. He's going to stop. And we got to be on the same page. Interception. What are you doing, Justin Watson? What are you doing, Chris Godwin? What are you doing, Brashad Perriman? You're supposed to go this way. You know what I'm saying? So option, a system that's like that is very hard to learn because you got to trust your receivers to make the right route concept. If the defender is inside, I'm outside. If the route is designed, if option routes, that means You got to read what the defender is doing. Evans, Godwin, Brady, Howard, slot guy. You got to read what the defender's doing. If he's shaded to the outside, your option is to go inside or outside. What's the thing you're going to do? You go inside. You get inside position. The quarterback got to read that. He got to be like, all right, I see what he's doing. Okay, I'm trusting him to be going to the inside. We seen Justin Watson do it. He went outside. Interception. Oh, Winston. It's an option route, folks. He's supposed to go inside based on what the defender is doing. So 10 or 12 interceptions happen like that. So now we got Tom Brady. Sack. Or if he throws the ball away, remember, folks, he's going to throw the ball away. He was one of the top guys throwing the ball away. He has no problem throwing the ball away to live to see him down. He has no problem checking the ball down. Remember, all this factors in, all these variables factor in. There's going to be pressure sometimes. They're going to blitz Brady. You think the defense is going to let Brady just pick them apart? You think the defense is going to respect our O-line, especially at the tackle position? Even with the rookie tackle? Because I believe, I don't care what anybody say, first round O-lineman. In my heart of hearts, I will take that to the grave. I will put all my money that the Bucs need to draft a tackle. If they don't draft a tackle, it's going to be a problem. Because we got a guy that we signed from the Colts. If that's what you put in your prized possession in Tom Brady, to give him time to throw to those elite receivers, you think that a below average tackle or average tackle is going to hold up for 12 games? Cameron Jordan, Marcus Davenport, Brian Burns, the Falcons revamped defense, Chris Jones with the Chiefs, Frank Clark. You think they care? Kenny Clark? They're going to eat. You heard what Cameron Jordan said about Donovan Smith? Thank the Lord, I eat. But y'all can be in denial all you want to and thinking that Brady's going to just keep throwing the ball away and Bruce Arians is going to be cool with that. No, he's going to get hit, folks. Accept it. Embrace it. Smell it. He's going to get sacked. He's going to get hit because of Donovan Smith. He's not going to be able to get the ball to Mike Evans when he's wide open because of Donovan Smith or because of the right tackle or because of the right guard or because Ronald Jones missed a block. It's going to happen. You can pitch, you can change it up, you can flip it all you want to. He's going to get sacked. Folks, it's football. Sacks happen. The problem is can Brady will be able to process what he sees in some routes. He's got to have an outlet to get rid of the ball, or he's going to throw the ball away. Bruce Arians don't like incomplete passes. He don't like throwaways. He don't like it. He will yell at Winston if Winston checks the ball down. He said it himself. If Winston throws the ball down the field, if he checks the ball down and we got guys down the field, I'm going to yell at him. Is he going to yell at Tom Brady? Is he going to yell at Tom Brady if Brady don't let if he don't let the route scheme to develop? Is he going to yell at Brady for checking the ball down because the blitz was coming? Or should Brady just stand in the pocket and hold on and take a hit? Remember, this is an adjustment. This is no risk it, no biscuit light. L-I-T-E. Will he get mad at Tom Brady if Mike Evans is streaking down the field wide open, but he got a band in his face about to tear his ass up, excuse my language, about to eat him up, and Brady checked the ball down? Bruce Arians get mad and say, well, Brady should have threw the ball down the field. He can't. Pressure. It happens. This is why I say the numbers of the receiving numbers will be reflected on the outside. Because I'm telling you, Brady will, oh, nope. You ain't sacking me. Oh, no, that was a receiver right there. Receiver. There's going to be some incomplete balls where, damn, Brady, you could at least try to avoid the sack. No, he's not doing that. He's not going to be like, oh, I'm gonna do a Winston and wiggle off a sack and run around and get the first down. No. 42. No. The movie, what was that movie? Get Out. No. I ain't taking no sack. Hell no. Incomplete. Bruce Arians on the sideline. Is he gonna get mad at Brady for throwing an incomplete ball? For real, this receiving game. The receiving game is going to be very intriguing. It's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be a lot of yards, big play chunks. But it's also going to be some plays you're going to be like, damn, Brady, you couldn't avoid that sack. Damn, he was open, Brady. You couldn't get out of that sack. Damn, he got sacked. The dude was wide open. Donovan Smith. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the receivers are going to they're going to eat. Especially the tight ends. The tight ends will eat. Check down. Forget the play down the field. I'm checking it down. Forget that long development stuff. And it's going to be some plays where 5 to 7 step drop. Brady going to be like, nah, I'm not waiting on that. It ain't looking good. That's the decision making with Brady. He's not going to wait for the play to develop and say, I'm going to throw it anyway. Winston was like, I'm going to sit in the pocket and I'm going to wait and I'm going to take a hit. I want that play to develop. Brady going to give it a couple seconds. I don't like the way it looked. Now, Brady ain't playing that. Brady's not going to sit in the pocket and try to wait for a long route to develop. That's what Winston did. That's the difference. Brady's going to process really quick. He's going to be able to see that play. It's not going to work. Check it down. Brady's going to take the check down. Brady's not going to wait for a 15-yard route to develop. Slow developing routes. He ain't doing that. Brady going to check the ball down. Brady going to get those short completions. He going to, 1,000 cuts? 1,000 cuts, it makes defenses mad. I forgot, somebody broke down a video of Brady being so smart. He will cut you 1,000 times instead of one big cut. That's frustrating when you got a quarterback that's that smart, that's not going to throw interceptions, 20 interceptions. He's not going to throw 15 interceptions. He's not going to throw 30 interceptions. He's not going to do that. Will Brady throw interceptions? Of course. It's football. It happens. You throw the ball, you throwing the ball increases the defense's back's chances to get an interception. It's going to happen. The difference between Brady and Winston, it won't be 30. It's going to be like between 8 and 12. That's my give or take, which is great. Great for the offense. The receivers are going to eat. It's going to be spread out. The both tight ends going to have over 500 yards receiving. Both tight ends going to have at least 40 catches. A couple touchdowns. Red on Cameron Brady's a beast. O.J. Howard. Y'all know I ain't big on O.J. Howard. I ain't big on him because he ain't showing me nothing. He ain't showing me enough to justify him being picked at 19. Y'all know how I feel about that. O.J. Howard over Dalvin Cook. And we still need a running back to this day. Bad teams make bad decisions. Boy, I tell you, boy. Year after year, the same stuff. It's like pass catching back. We still ain't got that. Third down back. We still ain't got that. Brady loves his third down backs. He loves his James White, his Rex Burkheads, his Deion Lewis's. Do we have that on the team right now? I don't care what you say about Rojo. He ain't that dude. Good guy, but he ain't no third down back. You can spin it how you want to spin it. He ain't no third down back. He's not a Class Edward-Helaire. He's not a J.K. Dobbins. He's not an Anthony McFarland. He's not a Antonio Brown. Those guys can come in right now in the offense. The only pass routes that Rojo ran and throw on passing downs is that swing route. That's all he ran. He couldn't run no other routes as a running back. As a running back, you have to be a threat as a receiver, and Rojo is not that type of dude. Film tells you that. Don't get mad at me. Go look at the film. Rojo is a runner. And he runs one route as a receiver. Swing route. No, that ain't gonna work. I don't want to see Wale out there 5 wide running a hitch route. I don't want to see a Peyton Barber play with you throwing the ball to Peyton Barber on a 5 wide route. No, I don't want to see that. I want to see Clyde Edwards-Helaire, J.K. Dobbins, Anthony McFarland, Antonio Brown. I want to see those guys running routes. Legit running back routes. See how I said wait to the running backs now, to the running backs catching the ball? I don't want to see Rojo out there 5 wide. Sorry, that's not his game. You can spin it how you want to spin it. It don't work with me. That's not that dude. He's not that guy. First down, Rojo. Second down, running the ball, Rojo, depending on what's going on down the distance. Third down, you out. Somebody else. See, that's the adjustment that Bruce Arians is going to make. He's going to have to make. It's okay. It's cool. Rojo's not a bad back. He's just not that dude on third downs. Don't get mad at me. The film tell you that. I'm not hating on Rojo. I like Rojo. It's not enough. Go watch the film. I did it. I watched the film. The same old that same old swing pass that he liked to do. That's his only route. He hasn't shown me that he's a good third down back. Struggled on blocking. Remember, he struggled. He missed the block last season. He got benched. And for the 5th straight season, we need a running back. Third down. Can you trust Wale on third downs? Every time he's in the game, it feels like something bad's about to happen. Remember when Peyton Barber lined up 5 wide, he ran the wrong type of route? Interception, pick 6. Bruce Arians said that. Don't get mad at me. Watch the film. Running back pass catching running back has been a problem year after year after year. And the play design, if you go back and watch the play design, if you break it down, the Bucs pass blocking scheme plays a role in that too. It's like the tackles, they let their man get in the passing lanes for a swing route. That's got to change. Don't get mad at me. I'm just giving you facts. Tape don't lie. I know he hating on Rojo. Nope. He missed pass blocks. He's late on reading pass blocking schemes. He's late on reading the blitz pickup. He got benched for that, man. What's that mean? How that meme is? Don't get mad at me. Watch the film. I'm just telling you what I see on the film. For those of you that has played football and put on some pads. Because if you haven't played football to understand whatever level it is for a long period of time, you'll be able to understand, you'll be able to see things, you'll be able to pick things out. You'll be able to pick up blitz pickups. You'll be able to pick out pass catching schemes. His only thing that he does is a swing route. He ain't no James White. He ain't no Deion Lewis. And Brady needs that. Don't get mad at me. I'm not hating on Rojo. It's just what it is. Why you think the de facto GM media still say we need a running back that can catch? It's not Bucos. Oh, he go again. He's pushing the narrative. He's trying to hate on Ronald Jones. No, the de facto GM told y'all. For the 3rd or 4th straight year, the Bucs need a running back that can catch. Stop me if I'm lying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. And my feet ain't left the ground yet. Then the slot receivers, Clutch Sports, I don't listen to the media. The media push a narrative, and people follow that narrative. The thing about the media need clicks. They need attention. They need to get views and reads, you know what I'm saying, on their articles and stuff. A lot of the media don't even really pay attention to the Bucs like that. They don't even really look into the Bucs in depth like that. They just watch a couple highlight videos and they say, "Oh, nope." There's a lot of Bucs fans that actually look at the tape, that'll actually break it down. I mean, a lot of it good and some bad, of course, right? But the media just go look at a couple highlights and be like, "Oh yeah, the Bucs." That's why you listen to the media talk about the Bucs. It's always the same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing, because it gets views, it gets clicks. Anytime you listen to the media talk about the Bucs, it's always the same thing. They can't even go into depth. They can't even go in depth with the Bucs. They can't even talk about the special team. They can't even do that. They just, oh well, you know, the interceptions, like. And then the heck of the media, the Bucs need a third down back that can catch the ball because Brady gonna need that. Oh, the Bucs need a slot receiver like Judy and Edelman. Maybe the Bucs should trade for Judy and Edelman or Danny Amendola. The Bucs need an O-lineman. We've been saying that. The Bucs fans been saying that, or some of us been saying that. The Bucs need to upgrade the O-line. Well, some of us been saying that. But when some of us saying the Bucs fans is, oh, you're hating. The Bucs need a third down back. Oh, you hating Bucos Locker? Oh my gosh. The Bucs need to utilize the tight ends more. Bucos Locker, you don't know what you're talking about. But the media said, oh yeah, we need to utilize tight ends more. Like, oh my, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. As soon as I say it, I'm hating. But when the media said, yeah, we need to get an O-lineman. Yeah, we do. We need to upgrade that side. Yeah, we definitely need to get an O-lineman. Bucos Locker said, you're hating. We need a third down back that can catch the ball. Bucos Locker, you hating. Media said, oh yeah, we need to get a third down back. What are we doing here? Like, wait a minute. If I say it, I'm hating. But the media said it's okay. It's weird. O.J. Howard underperformed. Oh, you hating Bucos Locker? O.J. Howard's really good. Well, O.J. Howard need to get involved more. You know what I'm saying? They need to utilize him better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they need to utilize O.J. Howard more. What? I said the same thing, but I'm getting hated on. I don't understand that. As soon as I say it, it's hating. Whatever, man. Like, O.J. Howard got to step up. Talented guy. Dude, damn, they got traded. He hasn't given enough to justify his position at 19. He got picked at 19. We passed up on a running back, a quality running back for O.J. Howard. Now that running back that we passed up on is starting to show his tail. He's starting to show his elite ability, running and catching. Meanwhile, we waiting on O.J. Howard. Meanwhile, for the fourth straight year, running back. Then I see people post stats about the running game for the last 5 years. I'm like, but when I talk about it, I'm hating. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. Passing game will be fine. The passing game will be fine. The numbers will be there. The receivers are going to get their yards. The tight ends are going to get about 500 yards if used correctly. The over-under on Brady touchdowns, he'll throw for over 25 touchdowns. Easy. Will he throw for 5,000 yards? No, he don't need to. Brady don't need to throw for 5,000. He don't need to throw for 5,000 yards. No need for it. Because the same energy that Bruce Arians said we're going to have a defense, well, I need to hear him say we're going to have a running game. He didn't even say that. People got to understand, Tom Brady came from a system that was elite. When I say a system, I mean organization that was steady, had standards, steady production, year in and year out, balanced. One game, New England can beat you with running the ball. Straight up, New England can beat you with running the ball. I'm like, damn, Tom Brady only had like 210 yards passing. Have you ever seen the Bucs do that? New England, Tampa Bay. New England, Tampa Bay. He's trying to bring Tampa Bay up here. That's a big task. The culture, fan base, the losing culture. It goes deep, folks. It goes beyond one player. You can't spin a narrative with me. The culture. It's been like it's a stench for years. We haven't had a passing game like this ever. Ever. Our passing game got better 5 years ago because of the quarterback that we drafted. They put the weapons around him. Now they bring in Tom Brady, say, hey, Tom Brady, just drive straight. It's easy to do that. Tom Brady is a veteran. Tom Brady is a veteran. He's that dude. He's one of the GOATs. He's not, to me, he's not the GOAT, because the GOAT can be an argument, right? Joe Montana, Sid Luckman, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You can go back and look at history with quarterbacks in different eras and error adjusted ratio and yards and all that. Brady is one of the GOATs. One of the GOATs. There's a Mount Rushmore, Mount Trashmore. That's Virginia Beach, but there's a Mount Rushmore quarterbacks, and Brady's one of them. And we got one. We got him at 42, though. Remember, at 42. It's gonna be okay. The passing game, once again, folks. All Brady got to do is just do what he do in the Bruce Arians light system. There's going to be some minor adjustments, but as far as receiving, that's not my concern. I've already told y'all my concern. That's not my major concern. It's a concern because of the tight ends, right? And it's more of a concern as far as production wise with the receivers. And can the tight ends get utilized more, and can the third down running back get utilized more than the previous seasons? Because of the system has been down the field. Now you got a quarterback that comes from a system of dink donk. So you have to incorporate that more in the passing game because of the different style of quarterback. Jameis Winston has a better arm than Tom Brady, like just arm talent, right? You know what I'm saying? Like Brady's old. He still got good arm talent. But I'm just saying, just a different type of quarterback. You get what I'm saying? Athleticism, all that stuff. So you have to kind of adjust the offense a little bit. Even though he's going to play in the no risk it, no biscuit, it's a no risk it, no biscuit light version of it. LITE. That by having Brady come in, it changes the offense a little bit. Running back, pass catching running back, third down receiver. Tight ends get utilized more. You get what I'm saying? So the Bucs offense, if you average it out, prior to Brady was top 10. Even with the turnovers, top 10. Just a 5-year average. We basically was top 10 offense. If you average out the 5 years that the offense was ranked, it was pretty much top 10. 2015, 2019, top 10 offense. Brady coming in, turnovers go down. The production gets spreads out a little bit more. The running back get utilized a lot more. The tight ends get utilized a lot more. Slot receiver get utilized a lot more. That's all it is. That's a difference. It balances out the offense. You don't have to throw the ball 35 plus times a game, 40 times a game. You don't have to. Because there's play calls that you can that will be implemented to get the ball to people in space. Remember, this team is not the Kansas City Chiefs offense. It's not the speed demons, all everybody running around track team. This is not a track team offense. This is not a yak offense. Brady came from a yak offense. This is a catch the ball and pretty much a tackle type offense. So they will implement some yak plays for the running back on third down to get yards. Yak. It will be plays for a third down receiver to get yak. There will be plays for a slot receiver to get yak. Tight ends to get yak. Receivers to get yak. Because the offense wasn't built for yak. It wasn't a Tyreek Hill or Sammy Watkins or Marcel Hardman type offense or Travis Kelce type offense. It's not that type of offense. But the beautiful thing about our offense is still elite. It's still an elite offense, even with a 42-year-old quarterback, because of the scheme. The Air Coryell. Go look it up. It's an old scheme that Bruce Arians is running. It's a very old scheme. Do your research, folks. Do your research. It's a very, very old scheme that Bruce Arians is running. It's not even, Bruce Arians is not even running the air raid. Air raid is horizontal. Get guys in space, move around. It's not an air raid system like the Cardinals. It's not that. It's not that spread type system. It's an old school spread system. It's more of it's a very aggressive run and shoot. Remember that, folks? Remember the Houston Oilers with Roy Moon, one of the all-time great quarterbacks that took him 6 years to get in the league because the league was hating on him for some strange reason. Remember that quarterback, Warren Moon, run and shoot? Ernest Givens, Harold Jeffries. Remember that? Think about it. It's the same type of system, but just aggressive. It's an aggressive version of run and shoot, which came from, well, that's the Jerry Glanville days, but the Eric Coryell, San Diego Chargers. Do your research, folks. It's all there. Sometimes, you got to get your emotions out the way and just go back and just start, get your history of Bruce Arians' offense. It's a very aggressive offense. It's high turnovers, a lot of sacks. Running games, the running game in that system, the Eric Coryell, run and shoot, not a big deal. Because they trying to beat you 35-28. They ain't trying to beat you 10-3. Bruce Arians' offense is not designed to beat teams 10-3. In Bruce Arians' offense, his passing scheme, the defense will be on the field quite a bit. History shows that. History shows that his offense is very aggressive. 3 plays, touchdown. Defense back on the field. Damn, shit, can we get a rest? Why do you think the Bucs offense has been, well, for the last 2 years, top 3 in scoring, top 5 in scoring? It's always been that. Brady's going to minimize the risk with his decision making because he's a smart quarterback, one of the GOATs. So the decision making between what we had last year and this year is a big difference. Like I said, about 8 to 12 interceptions at best, and that's maybe reaching, maybe 9, maybe 8, maybe 7 interceptions, because the decision making. Check down. I'm not taking that risk. I don't care what Bruce Arians saying. Check down. Brady will be the end all be all on the field. Like the play call can be all down the field, but the decision making, Brady's not going to take that risk. Death by 1,000 cuts. Check down. Forget that 17-yard pass. Let me go yard pass. 2nd and 6. That's the beauty part. That's the beauty part about having Brady as the quarterback, even at 42. Because you got to think about it. When you look at the Patriots scheme over the years, it's a hybrid scheme. And then when you look at Bruce Arians' scheme, it's been the same. Eric Coryell. I want to beat you 3 plays, touchdown. I want to beat you 42-20. Brady's going to reduce the risk. Brady is a great risk assessor on the field. He's a field general. He can assess the risk of a play. Even though the play is called, he can assess the risk really quick. He can digest it really quick at the line. 54 is the mic. He loves doing that. That's his thing. He's gonna do that quite a bit. He's gonna change it. He's gonna have the authority to change the play. We didn't see that with Winston. I'm sorry, you pro Winston fans. We didn't see that a lot from Winston. Made a couple audibles here and there, but Brady will change out a play really quick. He will do it in a heartbeat. Puerto Rico. 54 is the mic. Real quick. You can't blitz Brady the way you blitz Winston. You can't do it. He's a field general. He's going to change plays. He's going to be able to adjust the team. He's going to take some licks. He's going to get hit. He's going to take some sacks. He's going to throw a couple interceptions. But he's going to be able to not take risk. He's gonna do a risk assessment. As the play going, he's gonna assess the risk. If I wait another second, I'm gonna take a sack. But if I risk that throw, that the chances of that being an interception is high. Brady's gonna watch a lot of tape of Arians' offense. He's gonna incorporate his mind and say, okay, they're gonna ask Brady. Brady's gonna have a lot of input. They're gonna ask Brady, what do you like? What do you like about this play call? Well, maybe if we had a running back, running a hitch route or something like that. Maybe we've had a running back running an inside, dig. Maybe we had the slot receiver, Chris Godwin, whoever. You get what I'm saying? He's going to be able to kind of adjust Bruce Arians' offense a little bit because overall the schematics of it is going to be the same. It's going to be a couple of minor adjustments to make him feel comfortable. Yes, Brady will be able to make decisions on his own. Daniel Guzman, he's going to be able to, on the field, the play call will come in. The play will be called. He's going to come to the line. He's going to identify the mic. He's going to look at the coverage. There's going to be a lot more motion plays too. Keep in mind, folks, Bruce Arians' offense is basically line up and get the ball. Let's go. Don't be surprised. There will be a lot of motion when with Brady now. It's going to be a lot of motion and misconception, like, illusion type stuff. Let me put Chris Godwin in motion to see if this safety see if they're in man. If they're in man, audible. Right here. That's a running back. Right here. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be able to do that. He's gonna be able to change some stuff. Because Brady's not gonna be get the play, line up. Nah, man. He been in the game too long. He done seen a lot of coverages. He done seen a lot of team defenses on how they scheme against him. Against the NFC South, he's got a great record against the NFC South. Against Matt Ryan and Drew Brees and Teddy Bridgewater. Not even close. Watch, you're going to see the difference, folks. The passing game won't be different. He's going to beast that shit. He's going to beast it. I know pro Winston fans, I know you don't want to hear it. But Brady's a beast. He's going to be able to think a second ahead, a tenth of a second ahead. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be a 2/10 of a second ahead of the play. Like, I don't like that. That's taking too long. He's not going to take a lot of risk. Even though the offense is still going to be risk taking, if it's not clear as day, he's not taking that risk. He's not going to try to fit balls in all the time and all that. He's going to assess the route concepts. Nah, I ain't liking it. Check down. O.J. Howard. Cam break. Check down. Whoever's the third down running back or whatever the case, slide, whatever. Why do you think the media was pushing for a Julian Edelman trade or a Danny Amendola or a shifty slot guy? For that prime reason. To be able to assess the situation on the outside, I'm good on that. I'm telling you. The scoring, like I said, everything will be the same except for the turnovers. I know I'm not taking shots at people and none of that stuff like that. Everything will be the same except for the turnovers. It'll be different. The passing yards will be different, a little different. It won't be 5,000. It won't be 5,100. I forgot to talk about two other guys. I'm sorry. Scotty Miller and Justin Watson. And I've seen a couple people talk about that. Justin Watson is a good special teams player. Scotty Miller will be a good guy, a fourth receiver maybe a third, depending on if they draft a third receiver in the draft, somewhere in the draft. Scotty Miller is very fast, but he's very frail and he gets injured. I'm concerned on that, but he's got skill. We saw it. Winston got him the ball a few times. I was like, damn, he gonna be nice. Can he be the Julian Edelman? Can he be the Danny Amendola on third downs? He's very fast. He can play inside and outside. He's just small. And that's what Brady likes. Brady likes small slot receivers. Justin Watson will have a position on the team because he can play special teams, kickoff and punt return, and punt coverage he can do. He's very versatile. Rick H. He's a faster version of Wes Welker. Wes Welker got hands. Now Scotty Miller got hands too, but yeah, Scotty Miller's like a Wes Welker, but just faster. He's faster than Edelman. He's faster than Amendola. He's faster than Wes Welker. But the chemistry needs to be there. You get what I'm saying? The chemistry is what I'm concerned about with Watson and Miller and the rest of the guys, the rest of the receivers and tight ends. And can Scotty Miller play punt return, kick return? Yeah, he can. So he has value. But it shouldn't stop the Bucs from looking at drafting a receiver in the draft. See what I'm getting at? It's not a shot at Justin Watson and Scotty Miller, but this receiving draft class is deep as hell. There's at least I saw a chart of how many receivers can actually be impactful this year. At least 12. Right, Taylor King. The offense gonna be good regardless. The offense was good for the last 5 years. It was already elite. It was good with turnovers. It's going to be good without turnovers. Brady just the difference is the turnovers. And the yards going to be adjusted a little bit. Brady won't throw for 50, 100 yards. You know what I'm saying? Would he throw for 30 touchdowns? He can. Can he throw for 35, 40 touchdowns? Yeah. And have 4,500 yards? Of course. But what's going to help the passing game is the running game. The running game will definitely help. It takes the pressure. It makes it easier on Brady. You know what I'm saying? But the receiving core is going to be fine. They've been fine for the last couple years, even with the interceptions. It was already good. A lot of yards. Top ranked offense already with Winston with the turnovers. Like I said, my minor concerns about the receiving is, there will be a difference in catches, in yards. That's not a major concern. That's just part of the offense now. He don't need to throw for 5,000 yards. He don't need to. Now, if he does throw for 5,000 yards, holy crap. I mean, we basically beating teams bad. We basically running teams out the gym. Can the Bucs be the Golden State, the Houston Rockets of the NFL, like the Chiefs? There's only 3 or 4 offenses better than the Bucs for the last 3 or 4 years. Oh yeah, shouts out to I Am Jamal, man. Appreciate you coming to the channel, man. Yeah, the offense is already elite. Brady's gonna drive with 2 hands. 10-2. Brady's gonna be 10-2 with the offense. Winston was like this. This was Winston. Ace Ventura on the freeway, out the window. Hey, let's go, man. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Brady's going be 10-2 with the offense. Turn right there. Okay. He ain't tell you. I'm tired. I'm gonna pull over. Winston. That's Winston right there. Oh shit! You know what I'm saying? I like taking shots at the pro Winston fans and anti Winston fans. I love it. I like playing both sides. I like taking shots at both of them. You know what I'm saying? I like doing it because they at war still. In the groups, they are at war. They still banging their heads. But like I said, man, the receiving core. It's gonna be good, man. But the most important thing is with this passing game, and I know some people talking about it in the chat room. Jamal, yeah, Brady gonna stop at the stop sign. Brady gonna be like this. Brady ain't doing no California roll. Brady ain't doing this. Brady gonna pull up to the stop sign like this. That's what Brady gonna do. Brady he ain't on no swag stuff. He ain't finna be, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, head out the window. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it. That's Winston. Wow with it. He wow. But let me get back to something real quick. I see people bringing it up, and I guess people want me to talk about it. But let me incorporate that with the passing game. So I spoke about the passing game. Now, what's also a part of the passing game? It's the pass blocking. We have a concern on the right side of the O-line, guard and tackle. I don't care what you say about Alex Kappa. I don't care what you say about the head dude from the Indianapolis Colts. He came from the Colts O-line. The Colts O-line was good. He just couldn't start. Down, get a tackle. Quit playing with. Quit trying to boost up some nonsense. Oh, we signed a guy from the Indianapolis Colts, and he can play right tackle or right guard. You know, we can start him at right tackle. We ain't gotta get no tackle, you know. Come here. Draft a tackle. You kidding me? The pass blocking is a concern. The reason why it's a concern, because of the amount of throws, the type of throws. You can't convince me that we don't need a tackle. Nobody in the Bucs community can convince me that we don't need a tackle. We got the 7th ranked O-line. That's how I look at you. When you tell me some crap like that, we got the 7th ranked O-line. Why do we got the 7th ranked O-line? Because of the center and the guard. So, the left tackle's fine. The right tackle, we got that guy from the Colts, and we got Alex Kappa. I'm tell y'all, if the Bucs don't draft that tackle position on the right side, it's gonna be problems, man. It's almost like, is it a virus or something? Is the Bucs just not? Are they just like that hard-headed to not draft a first-round talent lineman? Are they just against drafting an old lineman in the first round? What is this? What is this about? Why in history show? We can go past the Winston. We can go past the Winston tenure. The Bucs don't like drafting old lineman in the first round. And year in and year out, O-line has been a problem. If you draft an O-lineman in the first round, you're drafting him for the next coach. Meanwhile, the Saints, Ryan Ramczyk, first team All-Pro right tackle. Eric Fisher, Pro Bowl. Lane Johnson, Pro Bowl, first round lineman. Quentin Nelson, first round lineman. Meanwhile, I'm gonna get me a third down Hobart College. I'm gonna get me a third round, fifth round. Get a first round lineman. Get an elite lineman. What's the problem? Every year since I've been doing this channel, O-line. Bucos Locker hating. We don't need no O-lineman. We got the 7th ranked O-line. PFF said that. I do it again. PFF. Get your head out your tail. PFF said we got a 7th ranked O-lineman. Meanwhile, the de facto media say the Bucs need to shore up that right side of the O-line. I guess the media hating too then, huh? The Bucs got the 5th ranked DVOA defense. Hey, the DVOA for the O-lineman is like 23, right? No, I don't believe that. 7th ranked PFF. Oh, Jesus Christ. Then when you look at the tape don't even tell you it's 7th ranked. Well, Winston's holding the ball on too long. You can't have it both ways, man. We need a right tackle. And the guard position is in question. I will draft 2 linemen. In this draft, I will draft 2 of them. In my mock draft, I had Jadarick Willis and Cage Cervenka. as the 2 linemen that I draft. You got to get some competition on that line, on that right side, that right guard. Get some competition there, man. No more drafting D3 linemen. Get you a first-round lineman from D1, elite guy. I don't care what PFF say. It is not 7th ranked because of a left guard and a goddamn center. For me, pass blocking wise, what I value as a pass blocking, like for pass blocking, left tackle is the premier position. We have an average to below average left tackle getting paid top 10 tackle money. We have a right tackle situation. Who playing right tackle? Oh, the guy from the Colts. Jadarick Willis, the Iowa guy, Becton or Thomas is better than any lineman, better than Donovan Smith right now. If the Bucs get Andrew Thomas, which if you've seen some mock drafts, he's been sliding. If the San Francisco 49ers draft Javon Kinlaw or Derek Brown, and one of those tackles are sitting on board and the Bucs are on the clock, I'm telling y'all, 9 days from now, folks, this live draft gonna be so lit. My live draft gonna be so lit. If one of those old linemen are sitting there, I'm going to do backflips in the living room. Get him. It shouldn't even be a hesitation. You have to protect Tom Brady passing the ball. Our pass blocking is inconsistent and not good enough, especially on that right side. The right side has been a turnstile at right guard. Right tackle should have been addressed 2 years ago. We waited 2 years too late. Once again, the Bucs need to draft a O-lineman. Folks, it's not me. It's the film. Year in and year out, get O-lineman. No, we're going to wait till the 5th round to get one. Huh? What you mean? Oh, no, we got Donovan Smith. He's durable. What? Oh, we got the D3 5th rounder, Alex Kappa. What? Oh, we got Demir Dotson. You know, he still can hold on to it. What? That's why I scratch my head when people tell me pass blocking wise, the whole line is 7th ranked. And the only 2 people they mention is the left guard and center. They can't even make a solid case for the left tackle. If we're gonna be passing this ball on the Bruce Arians, no risk and no biscuit light, pass blocking gotta improve. The same way that y'all say 30 interceptions, well, 47 sacks is 47 sacks. No excuses. Oh, Winston was holding the ball too long. Okay, well, the lineman just didn't hold their blocks long enough. Can't have it both ways, folks. Can't have it both ways. And that's the shot at you Winston fans. That's the shot at you anti-Winston fans. I take shots at the pro-Winston fans. I take shots at anti-Winston fans. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. Hold your blocks longer. Shoot. I mean, what's it? What we doing here? Pass blocking got to improve, folks. That guy from the Colts ain't going to cut it. Alex Kappa, he needs some competition. Competition on that right side, man. The only reason why I'm not bringing up Donovan Smith is because we stuck with him for one more year. We stuck with him. Because after this year, he has no guaranteed money left. So if they draft one of them big 4, we can move on from Donovan Smith next year. Bye-bye. Come off the books. He come off the books, folks. No money left. On restructured contract and moving the right side. I'm telling you, if they draft Becton or Andrew Thomas, see, these are the 2 guys. See, Jadarick and Tristan from Iowa. If they draft one of those two guys, you can put those guys on the right side, right? You can put them on the right side, and they'll be okay. Like they'll struggle as rookies. That's what happens, right? But if they draft Becton or Andrew Thomas, both of those guys are left tackles. Hey, Donovan Smith, you don't mind playing the right side, do you? What's up, Cody? What's up, P. Cody? You can't have it both ways. Rick H, you can't have it both ways. Well, Winston held the ball too long. That's why he got 47 sacks. You can't have it both ways, man. The same thing, 30 interceptions, 30 interceptions. 47 sacks is 47 sacks. You can't have it both ways. Okay, sure. You want to subtract 10 interceptions? Pro Winston fans, sure. Subtract 10 interceptions. Okay, he threw 20. If you want to subtract 12 sacks, okay, that's 35 sacks. That's still too much. I refuse to let you have it both ways. Can't do it. Got double A talking about O-line gonna be fine. Okay. O-line gonna be fine as soon as they draft the O-lineman. As soon as they draft the right tackle. If everything was the same, everybody came back. No, don't draft an O-lineman, draft the D lineman. Draft the safety in the first round. Don't draft no running back in the second round. Draft another D lineman. You know what I'm saying? Like, just keep everything the same. If the O-line is that fine, why do we need to draft an O-lineman? If the O-line is fine, why not bring back DeMar Dotson? No, the O-line is fine, but we're going to get a tackle. Why do we need a tackle if the O-line is fine? The O-line is fine. We don't need a tackle. Get a D lineman. Go get Javon Kinlaw. Go get Chason. Go get Derek Brown. Go get Grant Delpit. Xavier McKinley. The O-line is fine. Sit down. The O-line is fine, but we're going to draft the tackle. Why are we drafting the tackle if the O-line is fine? Draft the tackle in the fourth round. Sit down, man. Relax. You know what you're talking about. The O-line is fine, but we need a tackle. The hell? The hell? Sit down, man. What you doing? We got the guy from the Colts. He can play right tackle. What are you doing, bruh? We're going to get a tackle in the first round, but the O-line is fine. What's that little, the gift? Okay. Okay. Worry about D lineman. Worry about get a D lineman in the first round. If the O-line is fine, get a D lineman in the first round. We got the guy from the Colts. We get an O-lineman in the fourth round, fifth round. You know, and wait till the fourth round, fifth round, get a tackle. We don't need no top tier tackle. No. The O-line is fine. We just need some depth. That's all. Get another right tackle in the fourth, fifth round. You know, we don't need an elite tackle. We just need depth. That's all. Be fine. Okay. I'm gonna go with the de facto media. I'm gonna go with the de facto GM, the media. They say we need a tackle, so I'm gonna say we need a tackle. First round. Sorry. Sorry, I'm not gonna agree with a fan saying the O-line is fine. I'm gonna go with the de facto GM, aka the media. Once again, the Bucs need to address the O-line. Guess what Bucos Locker saying? And I've been saying it before they've been saying it. Address the O-line. And guess what? If we draft the O-lineman in the first round, I'm gonna come right at you and be like, what happened? The O-line ain't fine. It's fine. I love picking at people that do stuff like that. You can't have it both ways. Oh, the O-line fine, but we get a tackle. What that? We just got a guy from the Colts. We don't need a tackle. But no, we're gonna draft one in the first round though. People love having it both ways, man. Just to push their narrative. It don't work with me. Why do people do that to me? Why do people try to come at me at one angle? I give you credit. You know what I'm saying? I will big up you with facts and all that stuff. You give me facts, I'll give you facts. But you can't have it both ways, man. Come on, man. The passing game, we need tackles, man. Shoot, I'm gonna be real with you. If I was Bruce Arians, man, I would love to move Donovan Smith to the right tackle position. I'm just being real with you. Like Donovan Smith to the right side, Andrew Thomas left tackle. I said Becton or Andrew Thomas, man. Because remember, Fred Sutherland. Yeah, Tristan is weird because he's hyper athletic, man. He might need a couple years, but I think he's gonna be okay. But Andrew Thomas, that's my guy. That's my guy. My guy. Andrew Thomas, man. The media trying to downplay Andrew Thomas. All right. Keep on downplaying him. Let his stock drop. Jason Light, I'm telling you, if you mess up this draft and not draft one of those big four, I'm on you. I'm on you. You just put $50 million guaranteed in a 42-year-old quarterback, and you don't get that man no young stud tackle. Back in the day. Remember that? You, Jason Light. I'm going to fire you up, man. I'm gonna fire you up every chance I get. I'm going to fire up. I'm going to bake Jason Light if he messed his draft up in the first round. I am going to put him on a grill. If we don't get one of those elite, I am going to fry Jason Light every video. I'm going to take shots at him every chance I get. No more D3 linemen. Because pass blocking will be important in this scheme. Let me get back to the synopsis. Let me get back to the overall, topic. The receivers. The passing game. I talked to y'all about the wideouts. I talked to y'all about the tight ends. I talked to y'all about pass catching back on third down. We need that. Whether it's free agency or draft. Draft specifically. And a slot receiver. Oh yeah. I am Jamal. I'm going to bake Jason Light. And no Buck fan can tell me any different. If we don't get a tackle, can't no Buck fan stop this roasting session. I don't care how mad you get. I don't care about the Jason Light fans that some of them think, oh, Jason Light has been a good GM. They get behind a GM that drafted a kicker in the second round. Oh, he's been good. He's done a good job as a GM. Okay. I'm telling you, I will bake Jason Light every chance I get if he messed this up. He's already messed up an entire draft already, 2016. But the good thing about it is, folks, I don't think the de facto GM, aka the media, and Bruce Arians is going to allow Jason Light to screw this up again. It's Brady. Tom Brady's on the team. It's the Tom Brady effect. They're going to make sure Jason Light, the media and Bruce Arians is going to make sure that an O lineman is drafted in the first round. By all means. If one of those guys are there at 14, the media, I guarantee you, pick number 14. If one of those guys are sitting there, watch what that panel say. Watch. Well, the Bucs need some help on O-line. Watch what I'm gonna say on my live. When I do my draft live stream, I'm like, oh no, don't draft O-lineman. We fine. I'm gonna shoot at you all day. I'm like, nah, but for real though, they gotta address that though. All jokes aside. Yeah, Arians not gonna let that happen. Jason Light by himself, I just don't trust him. Has he hit on some picks? Yes. He's hit on some picks. Still haven't made the playoffs. How I see a business or organization, it's always from the top top-down approach. You can spin it how you want to spin it. Oh, because of one player. Nope. When you run into business, where do the decisions come from? Top down. If you ever run a business from the bottom up, your business is bad. And this is why the Bucs have been bad. You don't miss on an entire as a GM. You lucky to have a job, Jason Light. He's lucky to have a job. After 6 years, we ain't made the playoffs yet. 1 winning season, 3 coaches. How many GMs survive that? I don't care what the excuses is. Your job as a GM is to put together a roster, a playoff roster to compete for Super Bowls. The Saints did it. The Saints struggled. Remember that? 79, 79, 79. Mickey Loomis was like, nah, let's go get some D linemen and some O linemen and a running back. Change the fortune of the team. See, you have to look at things from a totality standpoint. You just can't nitpick, what that right there. No, that's not how GMs get graded, man. You can't grade GMs because he did that. He did that. You picking out what you want to pick out. Oh, he did that. Well, at least he did that. Well, at least he did that. And at least he did that. That's how you judge GMs? Sit down. I can do this all day. You don't look at GMs because they made a couple picks here and there. You can hit on some picks as a GM, but your job is to put together a roster that can get to the playoffs and can compete every year. No excuses. Once again, you can't have it both ways. Businesses are not ran from the bottom up. They start at the top. Decision makers. Just like the quarterback on the field. Just like the organization. Owners. They hire a GM or a vice president of personnel or personnel director. See how that works? See how layers. It's layers. Jason Light has done a good job. Overall. It's my opinion. You can't change that. You can't convince me. He's done a great job. You can't do that. This is my opinion. Just respect my opinion. I respect yours. He has done a great job. No playoffs. I think those are facts, right? Have we made the playoffs? Under his watch? Nope. No, we haven't made the playoffs yet. Oh yeah, I remember Ryan Grigson. Yeah, I remember Ryan Grigson, the Indianapolis Colts GM. Couldn't put an O-line together. Got Andrew Luck killed. Andrew Luck had to retire because the goddamn GM couldn't put an O-line together. Andrew Luck stayed getting hurt. He stayed getting hurt because the damn GM couldn't drive the goddamn O-lineman. Excuse my language. Ryan Grigson. I remember that draft. 2013. He missed the whole class. Where's Ryan Grigson at now? Chris Ballard get in there. Andrew Luck gets protected. See what I'm saying? Mickey Loomis, Saints was 79. Now let's draft Alvin Kamara, Marcus Lattimore, Ryan Ramczyk. Let's trade back into the first round and get Ryan Ramczyk, the right tackle. Why are the Saints good? Because they hit on the entire draft class. It's called scouting. But you know what? I'm not even going to go there because I can do this all day with Jason Light. It is too easy. It is really easy with that. I can really break down his mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Somebody in the chat room gonna be like, well, it's not Jason Light's fault. It's the guy below him. Sit down. I'll sit you down, bro. I will sit you down when it comes to GM. It's called business, man. Businesses don't run from the bottom up. Your job is to put the pieces together, get the locker room together, get the coaching and everything. Well, you know, when he became a GM, it really wasn't his team. It was Lovie Smith. Okay. Lovie Smith picked Jason Light. All right, cool. 2-14. In 2015, well, Lovie Smith was still there. It still wasn't his team. Okay, 6-10. Improvement. Lovie Smith gone. well, Dirk Cutter was there. It really wasn't Jason Light. You know, it was the owners. What does the owner sit at in the hierarchy? At the top, right? Oh, top-down approach. Oh, okay. So it wasn't Jason Light's fault because the owners picked Dirk Cutter. Okay, cool. Well, he got Bruce Arians. This is his first time he was able to get what he want after 6 years. Sit down. I'm glad I'm not in business with some of you guys. How y'all think, boy? Because there is no way I'm running a business from the bottom up. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of like, matter of fact, I'll make a separate video about the GM and the personnel director and the scouting department. You know, I think I'll save that. Man, I might do that right before the draft. Yeah, I'll make a video. I'll make a video on that because you can see the difference between Clutch Sports. There's a difference between his previous drafts classes and last year's draft class. You can tell Todd Bowles and Bruce Arians had an effect on that draft. I think Jason Light was just in the war room. Because you can tell Todd Bowles is like, I need some corners. Bruce. Also, what also help Jason Light is he's very comfortable with Bruce Arians and Todd Bowles. I really believe that Bruce Arians, that Jason Light and Dirk Cutter combination was so bad. That was a horrible combination. That was a horrible GM coach combination. And then Lovie Smith and Jason Light was, neither one of those guys meshed well with Jason Light. And remember, he still take blames because he's the general manager. He's got to take some blame. Can't have both ways. But of course he meshes well with Bruce Arians. He was with him in Arizona. He meshes well with Todd Bowles. He was there, in Arizona with both of those guys. So there was a comfort zone. So that's why the draft looked a lot better, because there was better input. There was a better input from Bruce Arians and Todd Bowles, unlike Dirk Cutter and Mike Smith or Lovie Smith. Trash. But who hired those guys? Who AOK'd it? Owners. Where does the owner sit at? At the top. Oh, I'm just saying, I could do this all day, but that's another video. So, and all in all, I'll make a video on that. But my next video will be about. So I talked about the running backs. I talked about the O-line. These are my previous videos. I started with the running backs. I did the O-line. I did the special teams. I did the running backs, O-line, special teams. I just did the receivers. And my next video would be maybe the quarterback. I might save him for last. Probably my next video will probably be the D-line. The D-line or the front seven. I'll kind of mix that together. Then the secondary, and then the quarterback, and then the coach, and then the GM. So I'm making separate videos for each position for the 2020 season. So I'll probably do D-line next. So D-line, the secondary, or D-line or front seven, D-line and linebackers, and then secondary, and then the quarterback, and then coach and GM, and then the draft. Then the draft is here because the draft is in 9 days. So yeah, folks, I appreciate it. Front seven, and then the secondary, then the quarterback, the coach, GM stuff. So that's how it's gonna go. See what I'm saying? It's gonna be front seven, secondary, quarterback. We're gonna talk about the Tampa Brady stuff and all that, and then I'm gonna talk about Jason Light and Bruce Arians, and then probably a day before the draft or something like that, I might make some videos in between. I start talking about prospects. I'll make separate videos about prospects. I'll do a video strictly about the O-linemen, the strengths and the weaknesses of all four. I'll watch some tape. I'll watch some more tape of those, the big four. I'll watch some tape of Kinlaw. Watch more tape of that. I'll make those videos in between. But my next big video will be the front seven. So stay tuned for that. Talked about the receivers. I talked about the tight ends, the receiving core as a whole, the passing game. Passing game gonna be lit, folks. Being around. I saw that video. A shout out to everybody joining this live stream. It was good conversation, man. And no disrespecting. I mean, no hate on nobody. I respect everybody's opinions. It's football talk, folks. Don't take it personal. Don't get mad or in your feelings and all that. It's all about football. You know what I'm saying? We're part of the same family. We agree to disagree. That's all. If you don't like what I say, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I respect your opinion. Just respect mine. That's all I ask. Respect my opinion. I respect yours. It's a mutual respect. You don't have to like me, but just respect me. You know, and I respect you. You know. So shouts out to everybody in the chat room. Shouts out to all the bandits that's in the chat room. I need some more shooters too. So get at me at firethecannons813 gmail.com. Follow the Bucos Locker Facebook page, like that too, and share these videos. So with that being said, to all my bandits, pirates, the swashbucklers, everybody across the Bucs community, y'all stay safe out there. This COVID-19 is no joke. Make sure your family members are good, your pets are good, your kids are good. Stay sanitized, stay healthy, eat good, take your vitamins, make sure that immune system is good. And I want y'all to be ready for the season, man. If there's a season, I want to see y'all at the games because I will be at a few games this year. I want to see y'all there. So fire those cannons, seize the day, raise the flag. No risk, no biscuit. From the top down. Bucos Locker out. Peace.